And thank you for staying with us. Bank of America announced 5 New York City high school seniors have actually been selected as student leaders. They started an internship as paid summer interns with the experience of leadership, civic engagement, as well as workforce skills building. Our next guest is a Bronx resident. And not only is she a Bronx resident, she recently graduated from the Promise Academy. Here to share a little bit more is Nazira Cisse, who is a Bank of America student leader. Nazira, good to have you.
No problem. Thank you for having this.
Thank you. So you are a city leader, and you've been one of those that have been selected. And so, first of all, talk to us about how this all came about.
Well, I just found this internship by looking for scholarships to apply for because I'm going to college next year. I read the description and it really spoke to me because I want to help youth recognize their power. And I think it really fit me because I am for bettering my community. I'm an organizer at the Teen Activist Project, and I protest, lobby, and speak to people about social issues like the school to prison pipeline. So this program just really fit me. And I think that I'm the type of person to inspire change, and to be selected out of like 300 people in New York City really showed me that like people are recognizing this and they want to inspire this change and they want to help me do it.
Yeah. What does it mean to be selected during such a time as this? I mean, you've got community activism going on, you've got social unrest, you've got a lot of things coming to the forefront where protests and voices are actually being heard. And so it's a time for leaders to actually be stepping up. So for you to be recognized as a leader during a time like this, what does that mean for you?
Most definitely. I feel like this is very like, oh my gosh, I don't know the word for it, but I feel like Black women such as me have already been on the front lines, like since before this civil rights movement, as people are calling, just spurred up. I feel like when people like me and many of my friends and many activists that I know are already on these streets, we're protesting, we're lobbying, as I said before, like we're always speaking about these things. So to be recognized for that is very inspirational. And honestly helps me move on and keep going because I see that I am making a change and people are recognizing that.
Yeah. I mean, you're very clearly recognized as one of Bank of America's student leaders. When did you decide for yourself that leadership was the role that you wanted to take?
Wow, this is a question I've been asked before, and I've said many times that like, I feel like to be put in these roles, certain things through your life, like me being a Black woman, I used to wear a hijab, just different things. At first, I was extremely introverted. Like I learned that I have to be this. I have to speak up for people like me because who else is gonna do it? People who are not in my situation are not gonna speak up for people like me. So I have to speak up for my community and people who need that.
Yeah, and it's important that you're speaking up and you're speaking out and you're being recognized for speaking up and and speaking out. But college is coming around the corner. Talk to us about taking what you've actually learned and how you're going to apply that going forward.
Yeah, of course. So within Bank of America, there has been a lot of webcasts and just like within the YMCA, there's a lot of teamwork. So I feel like within the Bank of America webcast, there's several things such as environmental justice workshops, food insecurity webcasts, and just different things about social issues. And we've been having Zoom meetings with interns from around the country, like thousands of kids, and just listening to everybody's perspective. And these are all kids who have been on the front lines and have been trying to make changes within their community. So this has been giving me a lot of connections for people I know who are like me and want to inspire change. And also it's been giving me a lot of insight to things like the economy and healthcare and what people think about that. I also, within my internship, like actually working, I have been learning a lot about group work and learning a lot about myself.
And so you're learning a lot about yourself. How do you see things going forward with all the experience that you've had, particularly this Bank of America experience? How do you see this playing out for you moving forward?
Moving forward, I hope to have a very successful career within environmental engineering. I hope to create my own businesses, and I know this internship is going to help me a lot within that because of the wonderful people that I've met within it and also all the lessons that it has given me.
I'm probably giving you a question that you probably heard before, though, but talk to us about other, teens and other youth. For them, it's a choice to pursue leadership. It's a choice to really be out in front. but you
Mhm.
made that choice, and you made that choice to try to rise to the top and be at the head of your class. What advice do you give young people when it comes to being active, being engaged, and not waiting until you're, an adult or a seasoned adult to really get on the front lines?
So what I would say to youth is you're put into these systems and they try to make you not have any power. Understand that you have power and claim that power within schools or just within your family or things like that. Understand that you have the right to change things how you want it to be. Petition, speak out. Don't just be quiet and let it sit there and grow within you. You have to speak out and advocate for yourself and other people.
Before we go, what's next for you?
What's next for me? I'm going to Northeastern University. I am class of 2024. I am going in as an environmental engineering major. Go Huskies.
All right. Well, congratulations to you. Looking forward to your time at Northeastern. And listen, you got to come back and check with us and let us know how things are progressing. Very
Of course.
proud of you, Nazira. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All righty. Nazira Cisse, our guest here on Open. Want you to stay with us. We do have more show coming up. We'll be right back right after this.